How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to Rangers Rundown. The Rangers have just lost in overtime to the San Jose Sharks, a team that came into this game 0-5 to start the season, and the Rangers lost. Let's talk about it. Before we do, this was the return to MSG for David Quinn, who was the Rangers head coach for 3 years before Gerard Gallant. Also, Dryden Hunt was put on waivers and was claimed by the Colorado Avalanche. So best of luck to Dryden Hunt. I did like him as a player. I thought he was given a little bit too much to do in his tenure with the Rangers. He's not a player that should be in the top six, and he was given top 6 minutes. Maybe that hurt his development a little bit, but best of luck to Hunt. The lineup tonight: Kreider, Zibanejad, Kakko, Panarin, Trocheck, Lafreniere. So top 6 exactly the same. Gaudreau, Chytil, Blais, VC, Carpenter, and Reeves to round out the bottom 6. Lindgren, Fox, Miller, Trouba, Jones, Schneider, with Shesterkin in the net. We get into the first period, 2 early chances for Zibanejad and Kakko in the first 20 seconds. And if that was indicative of how the rest of the game would have gone, I would have said great foreshadowing, but unfortunately, it was not. It was a red herring. 59 seconds into the game, Kunin takes his first of 3 penalties of the evening. This one an interference. Trocheck makes a brilliant move to get straight to the net, but he would not score. At 2:48, Benning would take a delay of game penalty. So we get 5-on-3 for 11 seconds for the Rangers, and then another power play of 1:49. Trocheck with another good chance. He had 5 or 6 good chances tonight. He was on fire. But the Rangers 0 for 2 on the power play to start the game, just over 4 minutes in. At 5:28, Blais took a tripping penalty. I thought Blais had kind of a rough game, and that's just my eye test. The overall analytics might tell a different story, but every time I noticed Blais on the ice, it was for something negative, so I'm going to assume he didn't have a great game. He was on a line with Chytil, who did have a good game, so maybe my eyes are deceiving me. But he takes a tripping penalty, and at 6:02, Logan Couture would score the first goal of the game, the only goal of the first period, a power play goal for the San Jose Sharks, only their 2nd power play goal of the season. It was a long shot. Couture gets the rebound, puts it in the net. 7:49, Šimek takes a tripping penalty. I thought it was kind of a weak call on the ref's part, but we'll take any power plays that we can get. Rangers go 0 for 3 on the power play after that. A couple of good chances, but nothing would go in the net. San Jose, throughout the game, even though they had a lackluster first period, second period, throughout the game, they did a very good job of standing up at the blue line and just whoever was holding the puck for the Rangers, just pestering them to either make a not great pass or lose it completely, forcing Rangers to turn the puck over in the neutral zone or right at the blue line. San Jose, that is the foreshadowing that we should have looked at in this game. San Jose just being real pests defensively. 10:31, Trouba takes a slashing penalty, but a good penalty kill for the Rangers. So, 10 minutes into the game, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 penalties already by these two teams. Miller has a good chance, just under 3 minutes left. And then at 19:11, Kunin would take his 2nd penalty of the game, a slashing call. Rangers wouldn't do much on the power play to end the first period, but we end the first period shots 8-5 in favor of the Rangers. We get to the second period, 1 minute and 11 seconds of a power play for the Rangers, bleeding over from Kunin's penalty at the end of the first. But at 1:50, Chytil would score a goal, not on the power play, it would be after the power play expired, with Kreider as an assist on that one. He strips the puck in the neutral zone, he walks into the circle, and he just rips it. So Chytil ties the game early into the second period. Just under 4 minutes into the game, Kreider streaks in and rips it right off the crossbar. Would have been a completely different game if the Rangers were up 3-2 at the end of the second, but don't want to talk about that. Shesterkin makes a great save off the mask shortly after. Wouldn't be the only save he would make off of his mask. Just under 8 minutes into the game, Chytil has another good one-timer, so Chytil with a lot of good chances as well as Trocheck. 9:05, Panarin would score a goal from Fox and Trocheck, who now has a 4-game point streak, so he is fitting in very nicely with the Rangers, putting up those points that we all hoped he would. 4-game point streak for him. As a one-timer from Fox in the circle. Panarin gives it to Fox. Fox gives it back to Panarin. One-times it into the back of the net. Shesterkin makes a save on Lindblom, who had a breakaway chance. Trouba breaks up a hurdle chance in front just by shoving him off the puck in classic Trouba fashion. And then at 13:10, Šimek would score a pretty nifty goal. He takes the puck into the slot, and as he's falling, gets a shot off. It gets under the pad of Shesterkin, and he ties the game at 2 for the Sharks. Just under 6 left in the second period, Trocheck streaks his way to the front of the net for another rush chance. Trouba makes a pass to Lafreniere in the front, but that's broken up. 3.5 minutes left, a cross-ice pass from Hedl to Gaudreau, who has an open shot, but Reimer would make the save. Fourth line has a good shift at the end of the second period. Shesterkin, huge save with 2 minutes left in the period. With 1.7 seconds left in the period, Shesterkin goes to the bench. It's an offensive zone face-off for the Rangers. See if they can win it, get a shot off. They can't. Shots 13-4 in favor of the Rangers in the second period. San Jose only has 9 shots in the game after 2 periods. But the third period would be a different story. Early in the third period, Trouba receives a great feed from Panarin and rips it off the post. So the Rangers hitting 2 posts in tonight's game, a post and a crossbar, I should say. 4.5 minutes into the period, VC with a chance from the circle. Shesterkin makes a great save shortly after that. Just under 8 minutes in, Shesterkin makes an acrobatic save to keep the game tied. Halfway through, the shots are 6-1 in favor of San Jose, so they just completely flip the script in terms of shots. San Jose hogging the puck in the third period. Rangers are just making very stupid turnovers. Bad passes, not able to control the puck well against the boards, and San Jose is making them pay for it in the shots total. Under 6 minutes left, Rangers still only have 1 shot in the period. 15:02, Kunin takes his 3rd penalty of the game, and you think, all right, this is it. We're on the power play. Get power play 1 out there. Let's score a goal. Let's end this so we can move on. 17 seconds into the power play, Panarin takes a tripping penalty, and we get a minute 44 of 4-on-4. During that 4-on-4, there is a scuffle in front, and Miller puts Timo Meier in a headlock. He was fishing around for the puck. Miller didn't quite like that. Sharks get a 16-second power play. Nothing would happen on that. 30 seconds left. Shesterkin makes a great save. Shots 16-2 in favor of San Jose in the third period. 16-2. But we go to overtime, tied 2-2. And I'm thinking, all right, if the Rangers can get possession and end this quickly, we can put it in the win column and move on and pretend that this embarrassing game didn't happen. But of course, that's not what happened. Fox, Trocheck, Panarin to start the overtime. Fox, a giveaway right in front of Shesterkin. Shesterkin makes a huge save. So Fox, trying to control the puck, falls to the ice. Puck is taken from him, and Shesterkin comes up huge. Fox gets off the ice. Trouba comes on. I'm sure Fox will not get good sleep tonight after that. Wouldn't take much longer for Karlsson to score the game-winning goal at 49 seconds into the overtime. The Sharks win their first game of the season. The Rangers do come away with a point, which is the pretty much only silver lining we can take from this game. But 3-1-1 to start the season is not a bad record. This should have been a game that they win. They're at home. They're playing against a team that's 0-5. I don't know what the hell happened in that third period. And I really don't want to talk about it anymore. We're going to look forward to the next game, and that's all we're going to say. Stats at the end of the game, shots 23-27 in favor of San Jose. The Rangers were out shooting San Jose like 21-9 after 2 periods. And we get this. Face-offs 42.1%. Classic Rangers. Power play 0 for 5. 5 chances on the power play. Nothing to show for it. Hits 33-19 in favor of the Rangers. Blocks 18-11 also in favor of the Rangers. The trivia question of the evening. Prior to Shesterkin, who was the last Rangers goalie to start a season winning their first 3 starts. 80% of you are going to say, oh, Lundqvist, duh. It was Antti Raanta. Remember him? Antti Raanta. Love that guy. Back in the 16-17 season, he won his first 3 starts of that year. So great for him. Where do we put the Rangers on the glory graph tonight? Well, they lost, so they're in the bottom half. And honestly, I would have to be delusional to put them in the green. I think effort-wise, they are absolutely in the blue, especially that third period. That third period is what's keeping me from putting them just into the green. They are absolutely in the blue. So they lost, but you know what? I'm going to put them right here. Our first blue game of the season, an overtime loss to the San Jose Sharks. But the Rangers get a couple days off to regroup and hopefully wipe their memories that this game ever happened. Maybe get a practice in and practice playing against a team that stands up at the blue line and forces you to make turnovers. Might be a good idea. The Rangers play again Sunday, late afternoon, early evening game, 5 o'clock p.m., so we can all get to bed at a reasonable hour for work on Monday. That's 5 o'clock against Columbus. At home, we'll see if the Rangers can push it up to 4-1-1 against a struggling Columbus Blue Jackets team. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more videos like it, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next rundown.